Hi everyone, and welcome back to my final morning report chart appraisal on Wednesday the 28th of October with me, Rich Berry, market analyst at Hantech Markets. Let's look at gold, and we've started to see the gold price rallying again after these sort of three rather cautious, indecisive, small-bodied candles that we saw back end of last week and on Monday this week. We saw yesterday a nice strong green candle, and then again we're seeing the same thing, about $5 up on the day. Interesting that we're back above the 1170 mark. Let me just very quickly talk about the momentum indicators there, because they've turned up. You've got the RSI, which has nicely turned up back towards 60. You've got the stochastics, which have stopped falling. You've got the MACD lines, which are nicely positive as well. So generally speaking, I think this is pretty good development on this gold price. Now, we've had this slide in the last few days or week or so in gold, and it started to form a bit of support. You've got that key low that came in at 1158.80, and it's sort of building from there, and it started to move back above 1170. I said that was sort of your key pivot band, 1170 down towards 1156, and 1170 on the near-term chart had become a bit of a pivot level, if you can see here. Bit of a pivot level, bit of an area of resistance, and it's now breaking through that. So you'd now start to look towards that 1180 area, which was these two key reaction highs that we got sort of last week. And that seems to be where we're sort of moving towards. You're getting more positive momentum on the hourly chart, and maybe that RSI is a little bit near-term overbought for the hourly. So maybe you'd start to think about maybe buying on a bit of a dip. You'd sort of look at the sort of buying areas now. You'd say sort of 11 sort of 65 to 1167 seems to be a reasonable support area now. Near-term, this is so maybe that. You'll get a little bit of a dip into that, but certainly it looks increasingly positive for a move back towards that 1180 mark. Now, you've got the Fed FOMC meeting tonight. That's obviously going to have a big impact, I think, on gold. Certainly if the Fed turns increasingly hawkish, which we're not expecting, but still it could do. If that is the case, then that would be a caveat for the gold rally, because that would be strong for the dollar, weak for gold, pulling gold back, and that would once again probably put this support under pressure. But certainly at the moment we're not anticipating that to be the case. It's quite likely to be a fairly benign Fed statement, I think, in terms of changes anyway to expectations. So that would theoretically, I suppose, be sort of fairly positive for this sort of improved technical outlook on gold. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you.